So lesson 2. So we are here with the introduction to R programming. So this will be our learning objectives, like outline the importance of R and its significance in data analytics, explain the data types and variables in R, and discuss the types of R operators, describe the different types of conditional statements in R, and then examine the different types of loops, right? And then we'll be seeing like analyze the methods to run an R script and list the commonly used R functions. All these we'll be learning in this chapter. So there was again, this is a case study. If you want, we can see this one, otherwise we can leave this. This is not a big thing. Actually, if you see, UK's, it is written, if you see here, the UK's 4 big supermarkets have been engaged in a price war as German discounters expanded rapidly in UK. What happened is like this Sainsbury's. Sainsbury, this is a supermarket basically in UK. It was facing huge problems during early 2016s. Their market share, it has fallen down by 7% all of a sudden. And they wanted to improve their sales, right? They wanted to improve their sales. How did they do that? Within short span of time, they were able to improve their sales. How did they do that? So in few months, Sainsbury was able to regain its hold in the market and the biggest raiser of the Financial Times Stock Exchange 100 index. That's what it was telling. Anybody wants to?
Might be they compared the other mark like other shops sales, and they might have reduce the prices or accordingly.
No, Radhika, you are right. I mean, thank you. You tried at least, but this was not the reason. The reason is they introduced R into their ecosystem basically. That was the biggest success behind this supermarket success.
We already had the Python for the data science, but what advantage this R has? Why they have introduced this R language?
They introduced R in their ecosystem. So that's what, along with many other strategies, Sainsbury's deployed R software into its system. So this is the same thing again, Radhika. Whether you are working with Python or whether you are working with R, it's the same story. You are predicting something, right? Earlier, they did not have that process of predicting things. So here they have introduced R into their ecosystem. What happened by introducing it? How R implemented it? Sainsbury's. The retail store's daily sales are updated and refreshed every 30 minutes from local retail store machines to big data server. Our system is connected to the big data server to analyze the real-time data. Now you got it? Hope this answers your question. Radhika?
Not exactly, sir. Might be I'm not understand. I
So
think
what is your question?
listen,
What is your question?
like my question is there is already Python
No,
for
no, no, no,
data
no. They did
analysis
not have
and
that kind of system at all. They did not have any data analysis earlier. So they have chosen to go with R first time.
okay.
So
Uh,
that's what they did actually. That's what is the success of this supermarket lied in installing introducing R software into their ecosystem. And what R did, the retail stores daily sales are updated and refreshed every 30 minutes from local retail store machines to big data server. So our system is connected to the big data server to analyze the real-time data.
okay, sir.
So what happened? Every 30 minutes data is coming, and this data is connected to the big data server, and R is connected to the big data server. So you are getting real-time analysis. You are getting real-time analysis. So models and codes are built up in R to trace any decline in sales as per the forecasting model predictions. You understood now? So
In, in
they built some models which will predict the sales. When the sales was going down, they were taking instant decisions how to improve the sales. Where was the problem? How the even somebody should know, right, what is exactly happening. So that was uh, the main things, the sales is going down. It was analyzing, R was analyzing on the real time data how the sales is going up and down. So they were getting the information. What was the reason? They were able to analyze the reasons behind falling of sales and increasing the sales. So how did this happen? This happened because of introducing R into their ecosystem. Of course, there is Python, there are many other things, but they have chosen to go with R. I don't know why, but they have chosen to go with R, and it gave success to them. Basically, any artificial intelligence or any data science softwares, what they do predictions, they do analytics basically, right? They analyze the data. So they have first time they have chosen to go with R. And the reason behind that, you have many reasons why they have gone with R. Okay,
okay,
we'll see that all those things in the upcoming slides. So live R system will throw alerts if the sales go below the bottom cutoff limit defined in the time series forecasting model. So what is a time series forecasting model? It's a kind of forecasting which is done in machine learning, right? These are also some predictive models. So time series. So based on time, it will be throwing the pop-ups. It will be throwing alerts. If the sales is going that below cutoff, it will be throwing alerts. And these cutoffs are defined in time series forecasting model. So with that, and even then, even after that, this is time series forecasting is one side, and on the other side, they have a priori algorithm. What I told you, a priori algorithm. What was it? It is used to give offers on the associated products and time series forecasting models. Time series forecasting modeling technique is deployed to trigger any decline in sales. Whenever they found that some sales is declining, they started to give some offers on the associated products that were commonly sold. This is a very important thing to learn about a priori algorithm or association rule. Is that fine? So now we'll see advantages of R. R is a free source, open source language used as a statistical and visualization software. It can handle structured as well as semi-structured data. So first advantage this saw is it is an open source language. R is an open source language. It is free, and this is also a statistical software, and visualizations are at par with other visualization tools. So they can introduce or they can install R anytime into their ecosystem. So it can handle both structured and semi-structured data. Features of R. It is available across all platforms such as Linux, Mac, and Windows. It can be installed on any operating system. Has ability to integrate with procedures written in C, C++, .NET, Python, or Fortran languages. So all the procedures that are written in other languages, programming languages, those can be integrated into our language very easily. That is also one of the biggest advantages of R, and has an effective data handling and storage facility. So it can handle data efficiently, effectively, and store in a very easy way. Provides a wide variety of integrated collection of tools of data analytics. So it has got wide variety of tools integrated in R, which will aid in data analytics. Statistical tools we have, machine learning algorithms we have, time series, a priori algorithms, principal component analysis, everything, almost every tool is available in R. Is almost equivalent to Python, or whatever you can do in Python, you can do it here, but not so extensively as it is done in Python. But this is like almost everything can be done. R was a statistical language basically. Initially, it was introduced to do statistical analysis, right? And R has worldwide a repository system, comprehensive R archive network. So we'll be seeing all these things in the next class tomorrow. Okay, so we'll be moving ahead with this. Till now, it is going good, right? Anybody have any doubts or? Is it fine for all of you? Are we going with a good pace?
Yes, sir.
Nice. Thanks, Mani, for the confirmation.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Srikant.